Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you back to BPW Blitz. It is the 4th of July and I hope you're having a great one. Whether you're tuning in on YouTube or you're here live in Royal High, we've got one hell of a show for you with only 1 week to go until we get the sweet escape. And the main event, we're going to see JML taking on Blixt 1 week out from his Universal title match against Tetsuya Suzuki. Before that, the BPW interim GM has decided the new breed must take on Daddy Adams in tag team action with partners of both competitors choosing. But before all of that, we are going to see Kenny Rich taking on Natalie Claire, both seeking out a big win before a sweet escape arrives. And for the first time in months, I'm joined at the commentary table by Real Wild Wolf.
What up, everybody? You know, HR thought they could stop me, but clearly I have returned. Let's get on with this show.
Let's get into it with our first match of the night. Now, of course, we saw Natalie Claire last week. Issuing a challenge. She was sick of King Corp's antics and she ended up brawling out with Misty until JML of course came and helped Misty change the tides into King Corp's favour.
Natalie Claire, last time I was here, she was a big fan favorite, and clearly that has not changed since I've left.
Absolutely not. When you fight against the adversity that she has, it's hard for the fans not to appreciate it. But someone that the fans don't appreciate is this man, Kenny Rich. Last week, of course,
and
we saw him.
The most despicable man, obviously.
Indeed. We saw him last week. He stated he would go after Misty and Aggie after only 1 week back. And now in his second week, let's see how things are going to turn out for him.
Kenny Rich, still the most despicable man. She violated the Geneva Convention more times than I could count. I know Special Forces guys that would love to take this guy down.
Kenny Rich himself, I mean, he could probably apply to Delta and have a chance at making it in. He's a dangerous man.
You know what he has in common? You know, the only way that he'd get close to me is if he was Osama bin Laden's personal assistant, which, I mean, given his track record, isn't far-fetched.
Was Osama bin Laden shot and killed like over a decade ago?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, he was.
No matter what, folks, we have a match to get into. Natalie Claire, Kenny Rich, it is on.
I'm still rooting for Natalie Claire.
Of course, I mean, who wouldn't, especially considering who she's standing across the ring from?
Yeah, look at stupid ass hair.
Very true. Very stupid ass hair.
Yeah.
No, that stupid ass hair going flying with an arm drag.
Look at him wearing a toupee. Whoop that ass.
Kenny Rich got Turkish hairline surgery. Natalie Claire bouncing around the ring, off the ropes, and our big Meteora into the corner.
Knee straight to the face, Meteora.
Picture perfect. But Kenny Rich rolling out before Natalie can do any more damage. And now standing in front of our announce table. Get out, please leave me alone.
What up, you little coward? At top, get you hand.
Oh, Natalie Claire off the ropes! Crossbody, big toupee over the ropes.
That's what's up, Natalie Claire. I don't know where that hand's been, Kenny. You probably were doing something before the show started. Anyway, yeah, what's up?
They do call him the Dishonored one.
Whoop that ass, thank you.
Entails. Natalie Claire bringing him into the ring once more. Covering him.
Of course, Natalie Claire, awesome. Thank you for the dap up.
But no!
Unfortunately, Kenny Rich still in this match, the Dishonored one, and that has not changed one bit since I left. But Natalie Claire is still here, still looking forward to cause some damage. Going off the ropes.
For a little more, but no, schoolboy! Oh, raw! 1, 2! No, Natalie Claire kicks out. That was. a fraction of a second away from Kenny Rich just eking the victory. Now he uses that. Now he uses that momentum to go into some offense with those stiff
Oh, of course.
elbows.
And of
Battering
course.
off the skull, and the stabs just raining down on the shoulders, midsection, chest, and head of Natalie Claire, digging that heel straight down. Off the what a big corner drop kick.
Kenny Rich still resorting to those same low-handed tactics, huh?
He's not changed one bit. Honestly, he was gone for a few weeks. I hope maybe we'd see some development, but no, he's worse if anything. He's focused now, and he has nothing to lose.
I wish he would have stayed away, you know?
As do I, and a big belly to belly suplex. Both competitors standing in the ring now. Kenny Rich dragging her with the cover. Is that it? 1, 2, no! Not even close to 3. That is Natalie Claire.
And that is what we're looking for. Natalie Claire, resilience to heart. She has gone through so much adversity more than others on this roster, and you could clearly see that.
Kenny Rich accusing Steve Mazzagatti, no relation, of slow counting and threatening to burn down his house.
Like he did it with so he just confessed to murder. Live on TV.
I mean, at the very least, arson.
That is
Shades of Milky Oreo's feud with someone. I know a house got burned and a dog got killed back in the day.
and I'm guessing Kenny Rich is just, taking that one step further.
A big lariat. Doesn't matter what Kenny Rich is doing because Natalie Claire is back on top. Wait! What's Misty doing here?
Hey,
what?
Wolf.
Glad
Glad to see you here.
Glad
Glad to see you here, and you know who else I'm glad to see tonight? Natalie. You see, she's been cooking it tonight. She's been trying so hard, and I feel like you guys just aren't selling her enough. I mean, just look at her. She's got Kenny Rich in the corner. She's letting in some vicious strikes. I mean, come on, guys, show some energy.
I think you should get out. I think that's a good idea.
Oh, why? You don't like my presence?
Natalie Claire. Backdrop suplex. Backdrop suplex.
Yeah. Just like last time.
No.
She let herself
Okay.
get distracted, and
0 counts.
it's all over in a minute.
Well, clearly not. Clearly not.
The fool, you don't need to get in your seat. I can handle this from here.
No. Listen. Doppel here. Hey. Natalie Claire right now fighting off the distraction.
Oh, come
that
on.
Misty and according with Kenny Rich.
Just stay away from her, Wolf.
I just gotta throw this in. Had she brought in this same spirit back in the match against JML, maybe she could have been fighting, the big dog right now, and not Kenny Piss.
His name's El Toro. El Toro means bull.
Listen,
gotta give it to her. She's trying her best.
As much as I like Kenny Piss, Misty, this isn't your match. This isn't your segment. Honestly, this isn't your show. You don't own anything. You should probably go back to the back and listen to
on this show
My
for
Chemical Romance or
longer
something.
than you have. So you don't need to tell me how things around here are.
Listen, your big head is distracting me from a massive running Meteora from Nat.
Come on, it wasn't that special.
I mean, you would know special, wouldn't you? And Natalie running at Kenny Rich. Oh, but drop toe hold.
That must
Natalie
have
getting
hurt.
straight first into the bottom turnbuckle. Crossface.
Ooh.
Natalie Claire, crossface, locked in. Kenny Rich looking for her to tap out. Come on.
Will she tap out or will she hold in? Let's see. Oh, Kenny Rich knows which word to use.
Ladies and gentlemen, I found another microphone. It's okay. I'm back.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
But Kenny Rich has her in a bad position, wrenching back. Misty might think that Natalie Claire's out for the count, but I have faith.
I have faith. Grab
The
the
dream
bottom
catcher
Oh,
is
for
rope.
fuck's
doing
sake.
just
Breaking the
that.
count.
As Natalie Claire gets out, but Kenny Rich doesn't release. Oh, what's
Barely
what a
releasing at the count of
scumbag.
4. Of course you are, you little coward.
Just stretching the legality for all it's worth.
I know. Absolute bastard, this man. Misty, I don't know what your problem is, but you better get out of here.
My problem?
Kick it,
You
kick it in
clearly
the knee.
haven't watched this television. She was the one who
Yeah, sorry,
punched me
I
first.
was serving the country. You know, this amazing country, the one
You
that the
know,
birthday is of.
I gotta return the favor.
No,
No,
Misty!
no, no! You fucking scumbag!
Why?
You
I
evil,
think
you evil
that fit
woman.
her quite nicely.
Listen, just because My Chemical Romance gives you some type of feelings does not mean you get to take this out on
Kenny
Natalie. And
Rich being an
And the
injury,
dead
using
eye
it for the
planted
dead
down,
eye.
goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and it's over.
Of course. Oh, come on.
Peeking the microphone, you don't know how close to hold it to your mic. You're horrible at this job. No.
You
Uh,
talk towards the mic, not towards the person, Misty. That's how that works.
Oh,
First match
God.
back, and I already hate this guy again. And Misty is ever the Spencer's aficionado she is.
Natalie Claire's taking a hit with that sharp edge of the microphone. Now, I mean it is not an honourable win, but I mean you'd never expect that when these two are involved. Oh, I hope Natalie Claire's alright, but Misty standing at the opposite side of the ring now.
The dream catcher, as she calls herself. Yeah, she catches dreams, alright.
Fighting against it. She doesn't want this to come to blows like the last time. But maybe Natalie Claire does, yes! Suicide dive!
Yes. Catch these hands!
Come
Catch
on,
these
yes,
hands!
yes! Every time I see Misty get the piss beaten out of her, I cannot help but smile. Natalie Claire lining up and a big curb stop, Jesus Christ, against the barricade. Full steel. And they're dragging Misty. Oh wait, back to the ring maybe.
Ref, as much as I want to follow the rules, I just want to see her
Into the
get her
steps.
ass kicked. Yeah.
I mean, the match is over, there's no rules anymore. Anything Natalie Claire does is at her own discretion.
Natalie.
Just
Natalie.
managed to spit out and call her a bitch. And then over the barricade, into the crowd. Fans are swarming.
Have the fans
Snapping
hit her a
by the
few
heel.
times. Have the fans hit her a few times. Let the fans have a few rounds with her. Hey, yo, pause. I can't say that due to legal issues. Anyway.
Wrenching on the hair, pulling her back. Oh no, oh no. They're heading to the storage area. This is bad. We have light tubes, we have trash cans, we have chairs, we have all sorts of things there. And then suplex into the tubes. Jesus fucking Christ. We're in high school.
Don't matter. There ain't no rules here.
Misty has just been laid out, and I mean, I can't help but say she deserves it. Now Natalie Claire with a few words to say. Hi, Nat.
Misty, you really want to keep causing problems with me? You really want to keep this going? Really? You're causing... Misty, I don't want to deal with this anymore. So how about, you know what? As we escape, me and you will go one-on-one. If I beat you, then we never see each other ever again. How about that? That sound good? Huh? That sounds fantastic to you, because that sounds damn good to me.
Talking her shit, Natalie
Natalie Claire
Claire.
making the challenge and Misty accepting it is on for Sweet Escape. Everything is going to be left in that ring. Natalie Claire has had enough of this.
Natalie Claire versus Misty. If Natalie Claire wins, they never see each other again.
It's been announced and it's in the books, but unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot more of a show to get through. And following up next, we have that tag match I told you about earlier. Let's see who buzzsaw Danny Adams and the new breed Rory picked for their tag partners.
Has anyone seen Nat? No. What's just happened? Can anyone tell me what's just happened? Jackie, can you tell me what's just happened with Nat? Please. Do you have any idea?
I'm not sure. No.
Okay. Okay. You know what? No, while I've got you here, amazing job last week, genuinely. Really, really good job. I mean,
you.
I'm sorry that you have to deal with King Corp from the, day you've joined the company. As you can see, me and my lady are kind of tied up in all of that right now. But as an apology on behalf of BPW for having to deal with King Corp, I'd like to offer you a shot at the Xtreme Championship.
Yo, what? You for real, dude?
In the main event tonight, me versus you for the Xtreme Championship.
Oh, yo, you're amazing, bro. I knew it. My bright future. It's coming. I knew it.
You do have a bright.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
It's the Adam story, man. Don't you know it? This brook, it holds all the promises.
Promises to what?
Promises to greatness, dude.
Sure, just don't get too caught up in that book. Be your own person, Jackie. Nat?
Sure, man.
Has anyone seen Nat?
We await the entrance of the buzzsaw Danny Adams.
Who?
He wants to be the king of the indies.
With a name called Danny Adam. Why does he have two first names? Is he a founding father?
Last show, me and Jonathan Collett were commentating the match. I'll admit, I kept calling him Danny Phantom.
You know what? He does look like he watched Danny Phantom. He's a ginger too? Oh god. Listen, I'm not. Listen, I don't hate gingers. All I gotta say is that red with black and yellow is not giving you a great starting point. And who in the...
Didn't you pick your partner? What?
Oh, jeez. And why does he...
I don't know what his name. I don't know what his name is.
Hey, this is America's birthday. We kind of beat the British. Why are you here?
Well, here comes Wellington Beauregard Montgomery Fairchild the Fourth.
Who? Who the fuck is
WBMF4.
Who the fuck is this clown?
And he is Danny Adams' tag partner.
Blondie, Santi, Brunelli, Di Montel. What the fuck?
No,
is this guy just a rich snob? Is he just pretending to be a wrestler? I think this guy might be a sham. I think this guy might be a sham.
Either way, Buzz picked him and at the same time didn't know who he
Rockstar.
was, so we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah,
But
you
wait,
definitely spent some time backstage, friend.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Wolf. But I've just been relayed a message from the interim GM that Buzz Wellington. If I could have your attention for a moment. I'm afraid to say that Rory is not in the building tonight. The New Breed is not here because of disagreements with our tag partner.
What?
But it doesn't stop there, Wolf. Rory's partner has, for some reason, agreed to take on both members in a handicap match.
Well, we might witness a massacre here live on PPW with
I don't.
Wellington Fairface himself and Buzzsaw Danny Adams. I mean Samuel Adams. I mean Danny Adams.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know who to accept, but I guess we'll
go back to the rich
yeah,
toilet
wait, this is
you spawned in.
Jesus Christ, Wolf, you don't know who this man is, but I will tell you right now, these two men should be panicking right now. Because here comes the indomitable, the man who cannot be stopped by TSA or Immigration Services or ICE. It is Ivan!
Who the fuck is Ivan?
He hails from the mountains.
Of what, Dagestan? What, he said
No,
his father sent him
Siberia!
of Siberia. What, he sent him 2-3 years Dagestan and forgot? Is that why this? Oh Jesus, this guy's big.
And he's slow, look at him! Oh my god,
Damn,
fighting
he
Siberian
definitely got
bears
sent
and
2-3 years Dagestan
Sasquatches.
and forgot. Yeah, Wellington, Fairchild the eighth or some shit, and Danny Phantom. Yeah, this tall Russian dude might kick your ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Of course, you're Danny Adams and the
He
Nepal
has
baby
like
now
he has
standing
double
together.
he has double the muscle mass of both of you combined. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, this is, for some reason, this is now a fair match. Like if Rory was here and Angie had Ivan on her team, this would have been far too easy. But Ivan by himself, it made and a silencer knee, wasting no time. What?
Eating it like it's a fucking like
He
a
opened
breeze
his
of air
mouth
just
for
hit
that
him.
shit. He inhaled that silencer knee. Hold on, by the jar back to Jesus, reverberations around the arena.
This motherfucker hits like Big Show and Walter combined. Jesus.
With European strong style at its strongest.
If he dies, he dies, and he's taking that motto to the heart.
Around the waist for a big belly to belly, sending not much
Points at
Danny
a rich
Adams
boy.
sent crashing down.
Yeah, he pointing at the rich boy.
Oh, Danny, now is Wellington gonna, maybe help his partner out? He's in a bit of
shouldn't you
trouble
have
here.
bought like the security guard to wrestle in your place, bro?
Or the butler, at least.
Or not?
Oh,
He actually tagged
Wellington
himself in.
Beauregard Montgomery Fairchild the Fourth is squaring up the Ivan. I don't have to give him some. Oh, just spitting in his face. 50% wine.
And the weakest chop I have ever seen from somebody that claims to be a wrestler.
Oh no, a chop that just sends him flying back, or almost a meter. And they're just pinning him. 1 and a 2 and no! I'm surprised, you know what? I'll give it to the Nepal baby. He actually kicked out of that.
The welfare Ferguson Act of '94 is actually holding himself up pretty nicely. Oh jeez, never mind.
Sent him crashing down next to his wolf. This could be a bad position for us. Oh god, please.
Yeah.
Just
Can you
not the
just drag
table.
the car- Can you like drag him? No, Ivan. Listen.
Okay,
listen.
that's okay.
Okay.
Well, it's not okay, but like, it's preferable.
Hey. He can afford the best doctors. He has money. Oh,
Yeah, that's
jeez.
true. So go ham, Ivan. Beat that bitch ass.
Yeah. Just don't ruin the American flag, please. Thank you. Oh my. He literally
My
just threw him
God.
into the ring from the announce table. That's insane.
I've never seen a grown man be ragdolled like that.
I've never seen a grown man the size of Ivan.
That's a very good point, honestly.
Oh, would you look at Buzzsaw, Danny Phantom? I mean, was super fantastic. I mean,
Danny tried to help him out, but he catches him. Oh, just weak ass jobs, just knocking Buzz down off
managing
shoulders.
to send him a little back though. What?
They may not be strong, but he's got a large volume of them.
Win by saturation.
It's a very good way to put it. As he's hyping himself up now. And now oh no! Just caught it with the chop, and it takes him with his feet. God damn!
Just hit him in the neck, just straight throat. What?
Well,
I
Ivan
mean,
calls a chop. Everyone else calls an open hand lariat. No left. Oh my god! Onto him! Onto it! Oh my god! The buzzsaw falling onto Wellington Beauregard Montgomery Fairchild. The fourth.
yeah, well, onto welfare, the Farrington, I guess.
Now tossing the non-legal man out. Ivan's got his eyes set on the.
It's literally a
I don't
massacre.
actually
Like I
know
said,
where he's from.
this is a massacre. And a sleeper hold. A sleeper hold. Oh, he's gonna.
Oh, that's
literally
gonna knock
pop
him
his-
out. That's gonna knock him out.
He's gonna separate his head
oh
from
my
his
God.
shoulders.
He's
He's
like,
separating his head.
Jesus Christ! He's off his feet. He's got him off his feet.
He's doing this effortlessly. He's popping his head off of his shoulders.
Oh my God! This is brutal. This man is gonna die. He's out. He is out. Oh, but Ivan, no, the relentless, the indomitable. Come on, Ivan. This is unnecessary.
Come on, listen. I'll let you fight a bear. A bear is much more fun. Okay, just lay off of the rich kid. Okay, I don't want to deal with rich lawyers.
Oh God, Ivan making the correct choice. He cannot afford the lawyers that his father has. Now Ivan just standing there soaking it in. He knows he's indomitable. He knows he can't be beat. And I mean, I have to say, I feel like I agree with him after that. After he just ragdolls two grown men around a ring for 5 minutes.
Everybody here at Royal High, just quiet. Silence is deafening.
Just like the Siberian crowds that he fought bare knuckle in. Just dead silent.
He looks like he was made in a Siberian prison camp.
Whatever made the indomitable Ivan, I just hope that I hope that his child doesn't have it passed down to him. But nonetheless, we have what we thought was going to be our main event.
Barrington, man-child, Farrington the Fourth is at least alive and he can walk.
Buzz entering the ring. Oh, he wants a mic. Go get it yourself.
Listen, I like PPW. I do not know you enough to get you a mic.
Oh, I gotta hand it to you, Rory. Going into this match, I was expecting you to get desperate to hold on to that belt, but I didn't think you'd stoop so low as to letting your pet monster do the dirty work for you, rather than getting in here and doing the job yourself. Now, back in my day, yes, I know, I'm an indie young, but back in my day, when I wanted something taken care of, I would simply just ambush you backstage and stomp your face into a pile of thumbtacks like I did with my boy DJ. By the way, if you're watching, hope you're doing good, man. No hard feelings, alright? But see, Rory, what this tells me is that you're scared. You talk a big game, but when it comes down to it, you don't want to share the ring with me. So I hope it's sweet escape that you realize, even though I got my soul back from the devil, I'll still gladly sell it back to get back the gold that made me.
Words from cool but Danny Adams.
Danny Phantom. I mean Samuel Adams. Danny Adams. Talking
But
massive shit for somebody that lost, but
Nonetheless, though, we have another match to get to. Well, we've got JML going up against Blixt 1 week out of his match with Tetsuya Suzuki.
Let's get on with it.
Greetings, BPW. I just have to say, I'm sorry for losing against Blue Cane last week. However, I will not let the setbacks of the Kane family keep me back. All right. I have spoken to GM Breezy, and he has decided to give me a #1 contenders match for the BPW Extreme Championship at Sweet Escape.
What was that? I heard right there. A match at Sweet Escape? Someone
that's-
like you, someone so belittling, so pathetic, someone that has to beg for opportunities does not deserve a match like that. You are a whiny dog like that mutt Shinji was when I killed him in that ring. And I got good news for you, Tim. At Sweet Escape, you know who you're facing for that #1 contendership?
No,
None other than me.
Aw.
So what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna make you my bitch. I'm gonna drop you on your neck, and I'm gonna make everyone realize how weak you are and showcase why I should be champion.
No.
So get ready, Tim, because you're gonna want to say your condolences, because let's just say that house of yours, the real nice one you got, it won't be there soon. That's all I gotta say, Tim.
What? House?
And now, as we await the entrance of the lightning quick Blitz sailing from Sweden. Actually, Wolf, I just got a message. Apparently, the reason Rory was not around for that previous match was because of a dispute and disagreement between her and Ivan.
Oh, Ivan probably didn't want like Honey Nut Cheerios and like half-eaten granola bars for dinner that night. However, we shouldn't undermine what just happened backstage.
And definitely not. And we should not undermine this man right here, Blixt. Damn, that was a strong dap.
Damn.
Whoa, you feel like strength. He's
looked
not
it
a
up,
giant
he's
man,
definitely-
but that's some real grip strength.
Yeah, you're definitely on the roids, big dog, but it's okay. So am I. I mean, let's go, Blitz.
I mean, Blitz, this is his second main event in a row now, and he's a high caliber wrestler, but he always seems to struggle at that last moment. But personally, I want nothing more for than this to be the match where he perfects his game, because he is going up against a scumbag like JML, and you need to be flawless against someone like this, because it's going past what you can expect from a wrestling ring.
Oh god. Did the dumpster just walk in? Oh, never mind, it's JML. I forgot how much this guy does not shower. Look at his greasy ass hair.
I was gonna say he's a stinky little man, but no, he's a stinky big man.
It's 400 pounds of pure fat, and not the good kind of fat.
I mean, I don't know if JML sees it, but this is quite an important match for him. Like, this is proving grounds to see if he really is going to be a threat to Tetsuya Suzuki, and not just that. He needs to make sure he doesn't come out of this match injured, because if he goes into a Universal title match next week with like nursing an injury, it won't go well for him.
Wait. You just said he's challenging Tetsuya Suzuki?
Unfortunately, a combo breaker.
I did not know my favorite Pitbull impersonator stooped so low as to try to get into the ring with this stinky bastard.
Oh no, I need to specify, I need to make sure you know it was not up to Tetsuya. In fact, he defeated Natalie with help from King Corp to win that match and to win the regional high tournament and earn that spot at Sweet Escape, but he did not earn it.
Of course he did, you know? Because not only does he not shower, he can't even he can't even get himself clean or win a match clean. I mean, the shoe fits, you know.
Yeah, if the shoe fits and the shoe stinks because he doesn't wear socks.
He doesn't wear socks. What is he, Mike Tyson? Oh no, he's too fat.
True. I personally hope that Blixt is going to be able to
Oh,
regain some
Jesus.
Jesus Christ, just right into the orbital bone. My God.
What is this guy, John Jones? Trying to poke his eye out.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, JML. And I think Steve Mazzanati, no relation. I forgot his last name. I'm gonna be honest, but the ref just kind of dozed off as always. At the count of 4 again, dude.
I mean, just brutal offense, just keeping Blix down. Because the minute Blix gets some momentum in his way, you got to watch out because he will be on the top rope like that.
Toxic waste. I see he's using that nickname well. I gotta cover up my nose just to be able to commentate this
Bringing him
this
down
match.
onto the knees, can't even put the arms down to protect himself. Into that cover now. 1, 2, come on, Blix, yes!
I feel bad for Blake. He has a full whiff of that smelly armpit.
And nonetheless, maybe it works like smelling salts. Maybe it'll get him hyped up. He'll want to get out of that ring sooner than as soon as possible.
Or throw up right in the middle of the mat. Well, one of the two.
Swing, Blix
in
knocks under
between.
and a drop kick.
Setting JML back to the ropes, running at forearm strike.
And a super kick to the chin. Come on, Blix, line it up. Pushing him back into the corner now. Blix getting some distance, running, having a big clothesline. Practically leaping into it just to get as much damage as possible into a big man like JML.
Blix might need a little more power. All that neck fat is protecting JML.
No, a big springboard corner spinning back. Oh my God, that was picture perfect. And now a snapmare out the ring. Blix up and oh, and a standing shooting star press. My God.
That's athletic as ever, Blitz.
Getting enough clearance just to do that is impressive, but JML does not stay down. Blix now standing above him. Pulling him up to his feet. A whip to the ropes, but oh no, JML holding on there, hooking his arms over. And now Blix charging up, but no, he's over the top! Onto the apron. JML running at him. Blix with an open hand chop. Send him flying back for a moment.
I don't want an earthquake live at Royal High. So make
Big
sure he doesn't
forearm
fall onto
submissive, phenomenal! No! Jesus Christ, a rolling elbow.
elbow connecting right to the jaw, Blitz.
12 p.m. somewhere. Off the raw, God, is the big fat fuck gonna fly? Oh, the strut, God damn it! He is not the nature boy.
Yeah, roll out. You know your fat ass can't go over the ropes. Shut up.
Yeah, he's nothing compared to his father.
Yeah, his mother's hot. I mean, I can't say that.
I mean,
She's
yes, you
a married
can.
woman. She's a married woman.
Listen, I've spoke to Sandy before. She's an absolutely beautiful and lovely woman. And if she wasn't married, well, I'll leave it at that.
Listen, JML, I've heard you need a new stepdad. I mean, yeah, beat his ass, Blitz.
Oh God, a pile driver. Big slam.
Alabama slam. JML
Onto the
making sure
cover.
he causes as much damage as possible. 1, 2, and a kick out.
To that back of Blitz. As much as I hate to admit it, it is smart. I mean, if Blitz has no support from his spine, then he cannot do those jumping springboard moves. There's just far too much pressure on the back.
We just crossed the 5-minute mark, and I feel tired because JML is boring. But other than that,
Ooh.
and a vertical
Oh,
prop
God.
brainbuster, making sure Blitz lands right on his neck.
Into another cover. This man is desperate for this. And another kick out. JML not relenting up with those covers. He just wants this to be over. He doesn't want to work for it.
Yeah, of course he never. Does he look like he's worked a day in his life? No,
Not worked out.
not worked at all. I could smell the
Oh,
unproductiveness from him.
yeah, he's sticking his tongue out. I can smell his breath from here. Silver's. Oh God. Yes. Knee and back. The athleticism, the flexibility of Blitz, allowing him to get out for that clothesline.
Blitz is too much neck fat. It's protecting him. You gotta hit with a little more force.
That Swedish fat deposit around the neck to allow you to stay warm in the cold climate is paying off. And now an enziguri, no, it doesn't matter. Or is that a gamengiri technically? I don't know. But now a possibly phenomenal forearm from Blixt. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I love to see. Jumping up with a big leaping DDT, almost 10 feet of airtime before slamming his head down on the mat. I mean, Wolf, like, this is great to see. I mean, I almost had him out for the count, but now Blixt might just win this.
Like you said earlier, as soon as he gets momentum started, it is hard to slow him down, especially when he gets up to those to the top rope and does those springboard maneuvers. He is unstoppable nearly.
He missed his first few shots, but I have a feeling that he's about to bowl a perfect game for the rest of this match. Oh, Black's going up top. Are we gonna see it? That lightning strike. The stomp from the top. Going for the lightning strike. Going up, but no. Oh, he manages to roll up to his feet though. Opposite sides, swinging for Blixt. But then we're spinning back kick. Shades of 41-year-old John Jones as he's up in a code blue. God damn, that's new, that is fresh. We have not seen that before. Blixt was telling me about how he was developing a new move, and that was just it. No! Like shaking his head in disbelief, he thought that was it.
All he sees is a sea of blue lining him up.
A code breaker, but no, JML holding him up. Bob popping up to the shoulders and a set-out powerbomb. Black's just screaming out no before it happens, god damn.
JM
Off the ropes
smell.
once more, JML.
JM smell.
Jesus! Shades of Jonathan Colt as he nails a clothesline from hell. You're nothing compared to your father, do you hear me?
Yeah, you get no bitches. Smell.
Oh god. Embarrassment to the family. Now a silver spoon upbringing.
Yeah, he definitely has
That's
that.
that,
He
I'm
has the
afraid.
build.
It's that 1, 2, and the 3.
Unfortunately, JML got that win, and he has a title shot for the Universal Championship. Oh God, JML. Even though refs knows could not handle that.
I mean, his nose could dare, but I mean, I've never seen once JML stand near a woman. That's all I'm gonna say, and I think there's a reason.
I've never seen JML near a woman than his
Oh
mom.
god, he's gonna say stuff.
Oh God, can you not open your mouth, please? I like to breathe.
Woo! Royal High Toxic Waste has graced your presence. I would say that King Corp has ruled the night so far as yours truly, John Matthew Lynch, JML, got the win over this little jabroni Blitz. Now, I don't know where you come from, I don't know who you think you are, but you couldn't step up to the man who can get all the ladies, whether cis or trans, because I am 298 pounds of raw dogged ultimatum. And I know for a fact that Tetsuya Suzuki is watching right now. The Universal Heavyweight Champion has his eyes set on me because I'm up next for his championship. And just like at Grand Kickoff, it should have been me that would have walked out with the win. But we all know that Tetsuya Suzuki cheated the win. Well, all I gotta say is that at Sweet Escape, Tetsuya Suzuki will not be able to escape the grasp of Toxic Waste JML. And what I'll do to him, I'll do the Blitz right goddamn now. So if I grab him up like this, I turn him around, I hook. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck!
Yes, fuck you, JML, fuck you!
Yes, my favorite Pitbull impersonator, my
Well, you
favorite
want his ass out of there.
Ron the Rock Johnson cosplayer, the champ, the GOAT, the bull, Tetsuya Suzuki.
Checking on Blixt, making sure he's alright now. Tetsuya just showing what he's earned. The thing that
Look
JML's never gonna touch.
Look, JML, look at what you don't have, you little crybaby. Oh,
You know,
God.
honestly, I kind of want to be transphobic just so I'm on the opposite side of JML. Like, that has to be the right side of history.
No, oh, God.
Jesus!
Of course.
No! Just jumping Tetsuya at the last moment. Taking Blixt out the ring. No, he can't even help him.
JML can only fight dirty as himself.
Oh, God.
He-
I said that JML could walk into the match with an injury, but it may be the other way around! It's the silver spoon upbringing connects of the Universal Champ. JML snatching the belt away. That doesn't belong to you. That isn't yours. You're never gonna hold it again after this.
I think we might need to get Tetsuya Suzuki a new belt. That one's already stunk up.
Oh, the leather is covered in grease marks, I assure you. What? No, that's not how any of that works. You didn't even pin him.
JML, are you did you lose brain cells? Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Burn it. You need to burn it. You need to burn it. You need to burn it. I can smell it from here. You need to burn
fucking
it.
Christ. He has
You need to burn
dingleberries.
that. God.
There's dingleberries in his pubes. Oh,
Listen,
get Clorox.
Tetsuya, I will personally buy you a new belt. Just,
Ladies and gentlemen, God, I wish this hadn't happened. Oh, we're gonna need some Febreze or something. I suppose Tetsuya and Blixt walk out now.
Can we just disinfect him?
I don't even think it'd help, but nonetheless, we have an Xtreme title match to get to announced earlier in the night. Jacob going up against Jackie G.
And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Jackie J. I have no idea who she is or where she came from, but she is going to now fight my second favorite bald man, Jacob Stone, for his Xtreme Championship.
Well,
Now,
Jackie J, let me tell you all about her. You see, last week she went up against, or a couple weeks ago, I should say, went up against Reina Curie, and unfortunately it was JML that costed Jackie J the match, as JML would distract her and get Reina Curie the win for King Court. But now she's here tonight looking...
The closest JML has ever gone to a woman.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Anyway.
I do. But Extreme Baldness is back.
The Xtreme Championship trophy holder, Jacob Stone, is here, the Xtreme Champion.
My favorite Pitbull impersonator. What?
My God, there he is!
Opposite side.
Coming out of the crowd like John Moxley. Of course, another bald man, Wolf.
Yes. I am a stoner. I am a fan of Jacob Stone, my second favorite bald man, my second favorite Pitbull impersonator, my second favorite Dwayne The Rock Johnson cosplayer. And look at him now. Jackie J, though, could have the opportunity of a lifetime to win the Xtreme Championship from Jacob Stone.
In her second ever match, which would be big.
She would be among the very selected group of individuals to win a championship in a very short amount of time. One of them recently being Jonathan Colt.
Here we go, handshake right off the bat. Sportsmanship between the two.
Double J, Juicy J, Jackie J, with the massive lariat.
Why'd you call her Juicy?
What? Juicy J.
You just came back. We can't have another HR complaint.
I got 2 calls during this match. During the show. Okay.
Make that 3.
Leave.
Anyway, on the outside, Jackie J throwing Jacob Stone in the barricade. Not a great landing. Those are metal, steel guardrails that your back is just going up against. Bare back.
Steel is metal. I think my commentary partner might have lost a few brain cells. Anyway, Jackie J again whipping him into the barricade.
ISCTE. Tilt the world DDT.
Onto the stairs. Right onto the head.
Yeah, she may be that may be it.
Jackie J does have brain damage considering that she read The Adam Story, the book that's primarily used as fire for homeless people.
Well, that does confirm that people do read Adam's book, I will say. It was a New York Times bestseller, and I think Jackie J was one of the people who bought it on the first day.
I think Jackie J was the only person. That's why it was a bestseller. It sold more than they thought it would. That's why it's called a bestseller. Anyway, a massive crossbody into the crowd. In the crowd now. Or not.
Jacob Stone getting back over the barricade. Jackie J with the fans.
Measuring the distance. Can he make it?
What the hell? Jacob Stone on the top rope. Oh my God!
They don't call it a not frog splash.
That splash off the top, not for the frogs.
No wonder he's the Xtreme Champion. He's taking risks for high rewards.
Now, Wolf, that leads into the question, do you think that they're putting chemicals in the water that are turning the friggin' frogs gay?
You know, Alex Jones said it, and I think I might believe him now.
Yeah. My god, where are they headed? Oh, wait a minute. They're in the weapons area. Roundhouse kick. We saw Misty and Natalie Claire in this area not too long ago, earlier in the show.
We saw Jacob Stone's girl and Jacob Stone's second girl fighting it out, duking it out.
Lariat. Jackie J taking out the trash. Get it? Cause Jacob Stone is trash. he's got the trash can over.
Somebody remove this guy off of commentary. Anyway,
Anyway,
Jacob Stone with the massive bit on his head. Oh, spinning heel kick.
spinning heel kick. Jacob Stone down and out. That may be it.
Getting folded like an omelet over the barricade. Jackie J getting too stoned backstage. She can barely hold her own. She has no cardio.
Spanish fly off the bleachers.
Right onto the table. That's our second table. We could barely afford 2 tables. We broke one of them.
Well, at least our table over here has been unfazed this entire night, but that table right over there in the weapons area just got broken with that big Spanish fly.
Jacob Stone dragging up Jackie J. Goes for running on the balls. And trips. Oh,
I mean,
but she has.
did Adam teach that in his book?
I mean, I guess. I don't know what he did. I haven't read that book. I just kind of use it whenever I need to burn something.
Wait, she's reciting the book.
She's reading it like it's a freaking incantation.
It's like her holy Bible.
Is Jackie J good? Does she need to like see therapy?
She's using the book as a way to increase her wrestling knowledge.
What knowledge?
I mean, Adam was a former
I'll learn
champion.
more about wrestling watching 2 drunk people fight than out of that book.
I mean, MXW hardcore champion. I mean, Adam's got a list of accomplishments throughout his career.
He earned that like 7 years ago.
I mean, Jackie J, she's a student of the game. She was tape studying Adam. Maybe we'll see one of Adam's finishers.
I highly hope not. An old school.
Old school.
Shades of the Undertaker.
I haven't seen anyone hit old school before in Minecraft. That was actually fucking sick. Oh, the snap crash! We might have a new champion, Wolf.
No, not using Adam's book. Please, not Adam's book. 1, 2, and a kick out.
The Xtreme champion kicks out at 2, but discuss Lariat, talk about it.
The talk about it. Going for the cover now.
Trying to cover, but Jackie J rolling out. Very smart of Jackie to do so, the wild one.
I think she's thinking of blunts rolling them. I mean, yes. Jackie J.
Suicide dive!
Jackie J, did Adam's book also taught you how to lose? Because you're about to.
I mean, Jackie J almost lost right there. If Jacob Stone went for the cover right off of that discus lariat, talk about it. She could have just lost. Uh-oh. Reverse whip into the ring. Jackie J now. Running at the balls!
Ball. A gore, ripping her straight in half.
Running at the balls, of course, we know that Jacob Stone gets with any person, whether man or woman. Very inclusive he is, bisexual. Now, but unfortunately, Pride Month is over.
Jacob Stone using the barricade to stand, the running of the balls, chopping Jackie J straight in half, folding her like an omelet.
Cover! 1, 2! Kick out at 2.
Unfortunately, not being able to. I'll give Jackie J credit where it's due. She is resilient.
Seems as Adam's book is teaching her a lot. Oh, wait a minute, Irish whip. Forearm smash!
Using her momentum to her advantage.
And another! Uh-oh. Heel kick!
Spinning.
Jackie J. Maybe
Jacob
closing
Stone.
in.
Jacob Stone, center of the ring. Jackie J, top rope. Oh, balancing.
Uh-oh. What the? What is this? Jesus Christ!
Twink that.
On the apron!
The Valley Driver straight onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring with the pin. 1,
1, 2,
2, 3.
3.
That's it. The Xtreme Champion still reigning strong.
My God, what a contest that was, Wolf. What a main event.
Unfortunately for Jackie J, she got the opportunity of a lifetime and could not capitalize. But Jacob Stone still reigning as your Xtreme Champion.
Sign of respect between these two. Jackie J obviously disappointed in herself, but she has nothing to be disappointed in. It was a great contest. Raising her arm up.
Jacob Stone, still ever the most respectful, or one of the most respectful on the roster. That's why we love him.
Jacob Stone. So, wait, what the hell?
Oh, come on.
Reina Gary! What the?
Seriously,
Alexander King!
Cole, I'm about to run the hands. John.
King Torp's here. You might want to stay in your seat.
I don't care. I'm sick of these guys. I don't even know them. Well, I kind of know them, but I don't care for them.
Jacob. Hey, buddy, how's it been? So, as you can see here, mate, you're in a bit of a sticky situation. Now, don't worry. We're gonna give you some options. JML and Misty are both a bit preoccupied right now, but luckily I have a third client. And so I have an ultimatum. Either Reina here gets a shot at your Xtreme trophy at Sweet Escape, or she gets to cave your skull in. Think about this, Jacob. Make the right choice.
I don't do shit for scum like you.
You sure
If she
about
wants her
this?
shot, if she wants her shot, she can earn it.
Well, I mean, if you're not scared of getting hurt, maybe you'll be scared of someone else getting hurt. And I think you may know exactly who I'm
No.
talking about
What?
here.
No.
We will go through as many people as we need to.
No.
This is in your hands, Jacob. Give us what we want.
I'll kill you both. You can't. No, you can't. Please. Fine. Fine, you can have your match.
Good boy.
No, massive concertos.
My God! Somebody's gotta get out here and stop this!
Scum. Absolute scum.
King Court rules the night, unfortunately.
King is fake rich dude. That's King Court. Oh, I hate all of you,
Folks.
Jacob
Unfortunately,
continue. Sorry.
it's okay. We just gotta close out the show here, Wolf. I know it's hard, absolutely hard, but folks, we gotta end the show here. We'll see you next week for Sweet Escape. Don't miss it. Don't go anywhere. You can stay in BBW all you want. For Wolf, I'm Colton. Good night.